I've made a mental challenge to myself. I think I'm at the start of my career, as crazy as it sounds, at 60 years of age, and I want to keep myself relevant. I want to keep myself as healthy as I can. We're not always in control of our health, so I'm going to control the things that I can control. I'm going to try and keep, they say that when men get older, a couple of signs of aging is a lack of flexibility and a loss of muscle mass. I'm going to try and keep both of those intact. I'm going to try and keep my heart healthy, and as long as God will let me play this game, I want to be vibrant and play the game. And I'm excited about, at this point in my career, to launch meaningful levels of other people's careers, to take the people I've spent 13, 14 years and say, okay, let's do this together. You're going to run this store, and you're going to run that store. And I don't want to just be somebody that's not able to really coach and guide and be a part of it, but I want to do it from a different level, to have those guys running the show and me to be behind the scenes, pushing them hopefully in the right direction. So that's one of the reasons. Today's automobile dealer is younger than they were before, as I recall. They're in better shape than they were. They're good family men and women. They're smarter than they ever were before, and I want to remain competitive so that I can hopefully guide a few of those people that work for me to be like those other people. And I want to set a good example for the people that work with me, that hey, you can have it all. And to the extent that I can control that, I'm going to try and have it all. My business partner, Paul Singer, developed me over a long period of time, and of course, I thought it took too long. I thought he should have, moved me up a little bit faster, but he knew when I'd be ready. And it came the time when he handed the baton to me and said, "Now you run." And thankfully, and I really am grateful that I was able to run with that baton when it was handed to me. You can't wait till the event happens to be prepared. You've got to be prepared in advance. And fortunately, working with him, I bumped into a lot of difficulties in the business, and he helped me work through those difficulties. And I think it's like having a trapeze, and he was the net underneath the trapeze. And at some point, he said, "You're ready. We're going to take the net away." And it was scary, and I had some difficulties after he passed. But thankfully, he prepared me for much of what I've experienced going forward. A couple of things he hadn't prepared me for, but the experience in other areas really made it possible for us to get through, and not only to get through, but to thrive.